What's going on, ESGN Nation, and welcome back to another episode here of the Road to Show series here on MLB 23 with Deshaun King, as we're back here for episode 15. And today we're going to be in some pretty good action here today, as we're going to be on the road in Iowa for the first time here in this series, as we're taking on the Iowa Cubs. And currently the Iowa Cubs are right now in the what are they, 57 and 51 right now in the International West Division. Both of us pretty actually for the most part, I believe we have identical records or similar records. We're both 7 games back in the division, and we're looking to try to see if we can try to get any closer to the Clippers, who are right now lead the division. And so we'll try to get our best and get things going here for ourselves with some good play here. Of course, the Iowa Cubs are, of course, the AAA affiliate of the Chicago Cubs, of course, not far from each other. I believe they're in, what is that little town? It's not far. It's about 4 hours away, I believe, from Chicago. So they're not far, really. I believe a lot of minor league AAA teams are not far from their big club for the most part, if I'm correct. Because I know for Kansas City, it's in Omaha. So Omaha is like 2 hours, basically 3 hours away from Kansas City. Because I'm actually 2 hours away from Omaha, where I live at. But yeah, anyway, getting back to this episode here today, we're trying to see if we can get things going here. Cubs are currently right now on a 2-game losing streak, and we're currently on a 2-game winning streak here. So we're trying to do our best here to get things right, and of course get things going here for us and for this ball club, as we're trying to get on the right foot here and try to get for the most part here, just trying to get a playoff appearance here. This will definitely be a first especially for Deshaun King here, for him, his season that he's had so far here. And he's pretty much had just a gangbuster of a season, getting drafted. Not where he really wanted to be drafted at least I'm not saying about the team, but where he obviously want to be a first round guy, but not. Wasn't that. I think he was like a 4th round or 5th round guy, which is fine, because now we can just say, hey, all those teams that look past us in that first round or the first couple of rounds, hey, Brewers, hey, you're getting a deal. You're getting a diamond in the rough. And of course, all the other teams, hey, screw you. You missed out. So here we are. We see Brown's going to be on the hill here today. And, of course, we're going to try to see what we can do here against these guys, as it should be a pretty good matchup here. We got a pretty good pitching-wise. We should have a pretty good matchup. But, of course, Deshaun King here trying to get himself going here as we go ahead and we get to his first at-bat here. 2 out, nobody on here for him as he takes the pitch. And he is going to take that one looking. So, like I said, been playing pretty good as of late. Batting has been pretty successful at the plate. He has had not too many issues on that front, but for the most part here, he is, as you see there, he gets rung up pretty good there, and he'll have to try to bounce back here in his next at bat. Go to the top of the 3rd. We're up by a run here, as we'll see with 1 out what he can do with that at bat. And he's going to chop this one there, and that's going to be in front of the plate. They're going to say a foul ball. So now we'll see him go back to the plate here. And, of course, he swings and misses there. That's 0-2. So he's looking pretty not too confident right now. So he's going to have to, really make a good decision on what he's going to do here with this next pitch. And he's going to clobber this one here high and deep out to left, but not enough to get out of the ballpark there, as he will end up skying that one. And that'll be the 2nd out of the inning, as there will be, of course, a runner left stranded there at 2nd. We move on now to the 5th inning. Still up by 1 run. We got a run. Next time now, King has 2 runners on board with 1 out. So he has a good opportunity here now. Of course, I think it's more of his favor here to get this base hit as they get the force out there at second and they turn 2. Nice play there for the Cubbies defense as they are able to get themselves out of this jam and turn a nice double play here. Sound do still lead it by 1. But unfortunately in the 7th inning, we're in trouble because now it's tied up. So King now up to bat here with 2 on and 1 out. We'll see if he can try to drive a run in here, as that's going to be a ground ball there to second base, and this is not what we want to see him into, and that is into another double play. Again, this infield is brutal. It's tough, and that time around we just did not good job here putting power behind that pitch and getting it on that one. So now we go to the top of the 9th here. And King up to bat, of course, as Iowa leads it by 2 as they bounce back pretty quickly. Well, 2 runners on board with 2 out. And, of course, King trying to get something going here for himself as he'll take the first pitch. As we'll see now a 1-0 count for him. And, of course, hopefully you guys have had a great day. And, of course, join the playoffs, or I should say at least the final month of the season. And of course, NFL is back in motion again. As we'll see this pitch here, this is going to be skied there out to right field. This is back, but it's going to be just warning track power, and the Cubs will win this game. So Cubs win this first game of the series as they end up winning this one 4-2. King goes 0-for-5 in this one here today. So again, that's not like him. I mean, he's been 0-for-4, 0-for-5 before, but it's not like him. Starting off a series like this. Actually, I guess that's in better words, I should say. But he'll have to come back and try to bounce back here again as we get to game number 2. So game 2 of this 6-game series here. And of course, like I said before I started the video, this series is important because this series really decides on which one of these 2 teams can try to, challenge the Clippers. Not to mention the Saints as well. The St. Paul Saints, they've been kind of slipping there some. So we got a good chance to try to maybe leapfrog them as well. So we'll see what King can do as there's 1 runner on board. Here on the top of the first, we lead it by 1, and King will of course take the first pitch, and he will swing and a miss there on that one. So 0-1. King looking for another pitch here, and he's gonna drive this one over the right field, but it's gonna be just caught, and that's gonna be out number 1, leaving a runner there at first base. So didn't get all that one that he was hoping for. As we go now to the top of the 3rd. So now top 3, runner on first, nobody out. We'll see what he can try to do here at this pitch. That's a cutter inside. Makes it now 0-1. We'll take a look here. See, nice. Okay. Well, I thought it was going to be fair, but it ended up going foul. So 0-2. And we'll see here what they do with this one here. And that one's going to drop right in shallow center field. And that's going to actually remove the runner from first to third there on that base hit. Putting him, it got a runner out in scoring position now here. And he's on first. So that's going to be helpful for us. And, of course, hopefully the next batter, which I believe will be Tyler Nyquist, hopefully he'll be confident enough where he can help himself out and at least get a base hit here to score in a run. Tyler's been struggling at the bat at times here. Of course, 0-2 count. We'll see what he can do. This is going to be a dribbler there to the third baseman, and the runner will come in to score. He'll trade the out. Well, no. Actually, no, they're not going to trade it out for a run. The run comes in to score as the base runner here. Take a look here at this show drone. This is a first. I didn't even know they had this in the game. But he'll actually end up grounding out are grounding there and running that one out pretty well. Runner on first and second. We'll see a ground ball there to the first baseman. The first baseman cannot make the tag, but he does make the catch, and that's one out. We'll see what he can do here now with the next batter here. Will be Toro. Toro 0 for 2. Or I should say 0 and 2. Or 0-2 count here for him as he swings this one. This is going to be high. It's going to be deep, but it's okay. It's deep enough for us to tag up. We'll tag up to third. Runner at first, of course, will stay, and Toro will make a nice sacrifice there to advance the lead runner. Let's take a look at StatCast here, and this is I love when they show these little things like this in the game. That's a nice catch, and there you see Davis's top speed and of course route efficiency and distance covered and all that kind of stuff, for those stat junkies out there. So now we'll see what the next batter can do here. 2-2 count. 2 on, 2 out. Ground ball there to the third, or to the first baseman, makes the play, and that's going to be it for the inning. Of course, we'll try to slide in there and try to avoid the tag, but they get the out, and that's going to end the side. So down bottom or top of the fifth here with nobody on and nobody out. It's a 4-2 ball game with Iowa taking the lead right now. We'll see if King can get a rally going here. It's a nice play or a nice take there, and we'll see if he can, of course, get a rally going here in the inning. That's going to be another pitch there, and that is going to be 1-1 count now. 1-1 count. Ground ball there. That's going to go past the infield. That's going to be a nice play there for the second baseman. And King is able to stretch that one out and get there safely at first. That was a nice hustle. Take a look at the shortstop there, making a nice web gym there as he dives for the ball there and then practically on one knee pivots around, throwing that ball to first, but cannot get King. King does not have the best speed right now in his career. Runner on first with 2 out. And a 1-1 count, a pitch. That ball's going to get grounded there to first. First base is going to make a throw there to the shortstop, and they're going to make a nice play as they're going to make a nice 3-6-3. Or actually, no, 3-6. There you go. Well, never mind. It was a force out there at second. So no double play there. But we will get to bases empty here in the top half of the 8th. Bases empty, nobody out. Iowa still leads it by 2. King up to bat here, and he's going to take the first pitch. That's going to be a cut fastball high and inside, making it 1-0. Iowa, like I said, just trying to do just like we are right now, just trying to stay alive in the inning, or this ball game, and of course trying to stay alive here in this last month, or at least the second to last month of the season, trying to make a nice run here for themselves and try to make an attempt to get themselves into the playoffs. Bases empty, I should say. And we'll see a ground ball there. That is going to go to the second baseman for the easy play, and that's going to be out number 1 as King is going to be thrown out there. Nice play there from the second baseman. And King, of course, trying to hustle there, but unfortunately, we do not pick up the win here. That's going to be now 2 straight if we have lost here in this series with the Cubs, as the Iowa Cubs take the win. And a nice victory there for themselves, as we see we end up losing this one 4-2 as your final. King goes now. King actually does do a great job there of going 2 for 4 in the series, or should not say in the series, in the game here today. And he does get he does do something there, but not enough to really help his ball club out. So, of course, as we take a look here, as we get ready for game number 3, we really need to turn things around here. We have now lost 2 straight against this team. We need to win, and we need to win now. We got to win the next 4 to keep our heads above water here and try to, stay within the pace of the rest of the ball clubs that are ahead of us right now, especially the one we're playing with against here today. So game 3, we'll see what King can do here. First at bat for King as he looks for a pitch, and that's going to be inside low, as that's going to be strike number 1. They say it is in the zone. King now taking the next pitch, and he's going to swing and a miss there on that slider. That's 0-2. So we got to be more focused now this time around. So see 0-2 count. That's going to be a ball there that time around. Now makes it now 1-2. 1-2 count. He goes after that one there, and that's going to be a foul ball. Fouls that one off. Now still 1-2 here. King looking for another pitch, and that time the slider's out low and away. Cannot get to that one at all, as that's going to be the first out of the inning. That's going to retire him. Goes to the 4th inning, top of the 4th, no score, nobody on board and nobody out. And we'll see the pitch here, and that's going to be a slider in the zone there. Just cannot pick that one up right now. That slider's been an issue for him. We'll see. He'll go for another one there, as that's this time's out of the zone, and he goes chasing. 0-2. Let's see if they'll go for another slider here on him. I would if I was them. And they do go for another slider. This time he's a little more disciplined, as he does not chase. 1-2, and that one high and inside. That's a four-seamer, as he was. Well, I mean, honestly, I like those kind of pitches there myself. So, yeah, definitely went chasing for that one there. Had that was just a given, as that retires him in that bat. 2 out, 2 on now here at the top half of the 5th. Still no score. Nashville really not looking like the Nashville we've seen here in the last previous episodes. As we'll see a ball here fly out to shallow center field. The base runner from third comes in to score. That's an RBI single. And Nashville now finally takes the lead here, 1-0. I think this is the first time we've taken the lead here in this series alone. As we take a look at the replay, a nice hit there for King. So now next batter. Looking to see if we can drive some more runs in here and create some more insurance runs here for ourselves, as there's 2 away. They get the force out there at second. And nice defense there from the Cubbies as we go now and wrap up the inning. So we go down to the top of the 7th here with 2 out and 2 on. And the Cubbies looking to try to get back in this one here. I don't know if you guys can notice, but there is I'm currently at work right now. While I'm recording this, I haven't clocked in yet, but currently at work trying to get these videos done for you guys. And I don't know if you guys can hear the cart that was in the background there. I do apologize if that was too no. I'm gonna try my best to try to edit it out as much as I possibly can, but it is what it is. Trying to get some of these videos worked on. It's been a while since I've worked on any content, and that's what I'm kind of trying to do this while it's kind of quiet at work before people start coming in here. So I do apologize ahead of time. As we'll sing a swing and a miss there. It's tied now 1-1 here in the top of the 10th. So we're in extra innings. That means we do have a runner at second base for the lead off the inning. So King looking for a pitch here. Of course, a base hit. Of course, drive that runner home, and he swings and misses on that one. Now makes it 0-2. So now he's really got to focus here and find a clutch pitch here. As he'll take that one looking, and that'll be a slider there outside. Make it now 1-2. Nobody out. 1 on. And the pitch there, that's going to be a chopper. That's going to go to the second baseman, who's going to get him out at first. But the runner will advance there 90 feet to third with 1 out. So Cubbies got to find a way to get this one in the bag, and they do, as they end up winning this one there. And this is getting tough, because now they have won 3 straight. It is 4-3 your final. King goes 1 for 5 in an RBI there in this ball game. And a tough break just overall here for us and for King. Tough series so far here, as we have not been dominant in this series whatsoever. I think the Cubbies have been just doing a great job here of just neutralizing the pitches to King and, of course, the other guys. And, like I said, Toro, besides King, Toro's pretty good. Rashad started to turn around there, looking pretty good. But Nyquist, he's been struggling at the plate there as of late here in the last couple of episodes here. So let's hopefully turn things around here as we get ready for game number 5. Now we didn't get to play in game 4. We actually ended up giving a day off, and we lost that one 8-6. It was the final in that one. That was a tough one there, as like I said, we had a day off. They did not let King play, but now we're back here for game 5, and now we've now lost 4 straight here. We were 7 games back along with the Cubbies here, and the Cubbies now start jumping up there probably at this point here. I haven't seen the latest standings yet, but we'll get to those here at some point. But yeah, we got to turn things around. So King back on the lineup here today. So that's going to be a base hit. That's going to put him on board, and the runner's going to come in to score, getting the first run on the board there. Now 1-0. As we'll see there, 2 out. Nice clutch job there from King, and great hustle there from the runner coming in to score, helping us get the lead. So now Toro will be up to bat next here. He's, of course, first at bat here. Of course, this series hasn't been too kind to him either, as he is trying to take his time here and try to figure out a way how he can bring King home. King, of course, getting the sign here from the manager to this is, I guess, a stealing situation here. And again, I don't know why they want us to do this, because really, truly, King is not great at the stealing. He's not got it down just yet. As you see here, take this one off here, and he's going to get there, and he's going to be safe. Wow. He actually gets there, right. He gets there on time. He doesn't get thrown out. So that's a nice hustle there for him. So he must have did a great job there of getting that first jump off there, getting a good lead, and, of course, exploding to the bag. So we'll see him safely at his little second. But unfortunately, he is not going to move there, as that's going to be it for the inning. So he gets stranded at second as the Cubbies try to get Toro to do something there, but Toro just swings and misses there and leaves us hanging. So we'll go down to the top half of the 4th. Still lead by 1. The bases empty and nobody out, of course. King looking to try to get something going, and that's ball going to be right down the first base line. Nice hustle there for the first baseman to get the out, and that will be 1 away here in the inning. Go to the top half of the 6th, and we'll see what we can do here. As Deshaun King looking to, of course, try to get this runner home from second with 2 out. Gonna be a tough task to do here as King, gets a hold of this one here. It might be possible, as that one is going to drop in, and that one's going to rattle around. A run will score, making it now 2-0. And there's now a runner in scoring position at second base. So nice hustle there from King. Beautiful hit. Great job driving the runner in. Of course, now getting himself in scoring position with 2 away. So we'll see if he can continue, the next batter can continue doing that. And this is Toro now. So Toro, 1-1 count here for him. As we'll see here what he can do here with 2 out. And that's going to be a ground ball there to second. And not much you can do on that one. That's just a nice routine play. Second baseman throws him out at first, and that retires the side. Top of the 9th here, we're up by a run. It's 2-1. Bases are empty, and nobody's out. And that's going to be a ball that's going to be fouled away, as it's now bases empty with nobody out. That ball's going to be hit right down the third base line, and that is going to be a great hit. But unfortunately, third baseman is going to make a nice play, and that's going to retire the side, and that's going to actually end the ball game here as we do win this one here in Game 5 of this series. Final score 2-1 as King is 2 for 4 in the ball game with a double, 2 RBIs in this one. And that is how this one is going to go. So we do finally win a game in this series, but too little too late, as we still have one more series to go. We could walk out here with the final 2 games here of this series and still lose, but we'll have to see how things go, because right now Iowa just playing some really good baseball, and they'll probably keep it up here, keep putting the pressure on us here as we get to try to get out of this series here. So back here at the ballpark again at Principal Park in Iowa, and we'll see what we can do here. Like I said, try to come out here, try to take the final 2 games here. Of course, this is the 6th and final game of the series. Try to see if we can take this one away from them and try to leave with some kind of dignity, as we'll see Ben Brown again here. And of course, he did a number on us last time around. There you see his numbers from the season so far here. And of course, he would like to shut down the main guy here for the Sound, which would be King. As we'll see, bases are empty here, and we'll see there, that is going to be a pitch there. That's going to be a strike, as that's going to be strike number 1. Base is empty still, and he'll take the second pitch there, and that's going to be cutter inside, making it now 1-1. Next pitch here, he's going to swing and a miss there, and that's going to be a second strike. 2-1 count here for King. He's looking for a pitch there. He'll take this one up near the chin. So now 2-2 count. And that's one that's going to be hit, rocketed right back up the middle there. That's going to be a base hit, putting him on board. And that is going to put him on board here with nobody out. So great job there from those guys, as they are able to, of course, get themselves, getting King on board here. Now we'll try to see what the next batter can do. As 0-2 here. And of course, we haven't got a sign yet from the manager here, but I think we should have that time around, because we go to a double play there. This is killing me. This speed, this lack of speed that we don't have with King right now, is really, really killing me right now. I just wish that we were just doing better with the speed option there. I think I might have to mess around with our abilities and perks and all that kind of stuff, so I can get him to be a little bit more speedy without really. I mean, I don't mind losing his power that he has in his bat, a little bit of that power, but at the same time, I mean, because I got some attributes there I think I can mess around with, where I can get his contact a little more better, and then maybe kind of fudge his speed up some. But yeah, I have to try it out. I have to see what I can do. Because some of these games, I don't know if you guys noticed, but some of these games are online. I'm playing, of course, connected on the internet, but then some of them I'm not, because my internet's acting kind of funny at times. So, yeah, it happens. But we'll just deal with what we can deal with for the time being. Top of the 8th coming up here. We're down by 2, as there's 2 away, and of course bases are empty. Of course, we got a dynamic challenge here, as we got bases empty, and we're trying to, of course, keep this inning, or try to at least keep this ball game alive for our team. As we'll see here, pitch being taken there. That is strikeout, or strike number 1. King looking to get something going here for himself, and that is going to be ball 1. So 2 out, and nobody on it, so he'll take another pitch. And we'll see the pitch here. This one's going to be popped up. This is going to be, a good one. And that one's going to be popped. Oh, unfortunately, does not stays in the ballpark there, and that is going to be the final out. So, looks like Iowa Cubs might end up taking this series here. We're going to walk out of here with 1. And that is exactly what happens in this one here. So, unfortunately, not a good way of getting this series that we're in right now, or at least not the way how we wanted to end this here today in today's episode. But unfortunately, we end up losing this one. 3-1 is your final score. It was just a tough break. The things were not going our way. Our guys were not hitting very well up and down the lineup. That includes King as well. See there his numbers there for this one. Not a good start for him, but hopefully, because he went 1 for 4 in this game. But as we take a look here, you see the sound right now. We're 8 games back, and the Cubs move up some. They are now 4 games back, and they are looking pretty good. So when we come back in the next episode, which will be episode 16, we will take on the looks like Charlotte Knights. It'll be a home game there for us before we go on that big road trip to end the month of August, going into September. And now we just gotta try to bounce back. We lost the first 4 games in that series. Won game 5. Thought we could win with game 6, but unfortunately, that was just not the case. And hopefully, we can, like I said, with Charlotte, hopefully we can turn things around. Charlotte right now not playing really well here, so that might be a good chance for us to take advantage of that and try to get back on the winning bus. So that's it for this episode today. Again, I want to apologize again for the noise in the background. Like I said, I'm gonna try to edit it out as best as I can. But like I said, been busy, and I figured this was the best time to do it before people start coming in, because we got a few people already showing up here. It's where I'm at. So, and they're being nice enough. They're being kind of quiet, or trying to at least be quiet for me. But again, I thank you guys so much for watching the video, and of course supporting this series as well. But if you guys did enjoy today's episode, please leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and of course hit that bell notification so you guys be notified of this series or any other series here on the channel. And that's it. Definitely go check us out over on our social media as well. They're down below in the description. And don't forget to check us out over on Twitch at twitch.tv/ESGNet. And of course on Kick at kick.com/ESGNet. Definitely go check us out there for streaming. We stream not just sports games, but everything else. So again, guys, thank you guys so much for watching and supporting the channel. As always, keep yourselves healthy, and I will see you all next time.